In Mexico, the Christmas season is celebrated with vibrant customs and traditions, but one of the most captivating and visually stunning is the tradition of luminarias. On Christmas Eve, streets and homes across Mexico are transformed into a glowing wonderland as paper lanterns and candles light up the night. These beautiful lights symbolize the journey of Mary and Joseph as they sought shelter in Bethlehem, adding a spiritual and festive glow to the holiday season. In this video, we'll explore the significance of luminarias and how they bring communities together to celebrate Christmas in a deeply meaningful way. The word luminaria comes from the Spanish word luz, meaning light, and these decorations are exactly that, a display of lights that illuminate streets, homes, and churchyards. Typically made from paper lanterns or small bags filled with sand and candles, luminarias create a warm, soft glow that spreads holiday cheer and invites contemplation. The tradition dates back to the 16th century, originating in northern Mexico, and has since become an iconic part of Christmas celebrations across the country. Luminarias are not just beautiful decorations. They have deep spiritual significance. They represent the path of Mary and Joseph as they traveled to Bethlehem in search of a place to stay. The glowing lights are said to guide the way for the Holy Family, symbolizing hope, faith, and the search for shelter during the Christmas season. The lanterns are thought to reflect the light of Christ, and in many Mexican communities, families light the luminarias on Christmas Eve as part of Las Posadas, a 9-day celebration that reenacts Mary and Joseph's journey. The tradition of Las Posadas is a key part of the Christmas celebrations in Mexico, and it directly ties into the use of luminarias. This event begins on December 16th and continues through Christmas Eve. It's a reenactment of the biblical story of Mary and Joseph's search for a place to stay in Bethlehem. In Las Posadas, people gather for a procession, singing carols and asking for shelter at various homes, symbolizing Mary and Joseph's struggle to find a room in the inn. At each stop, participants light candles or carry luminarias to mark the way, and when they arrive at the designated home, which represents the final inn, they are welcomed inside for a feast. The luminarias light the path, making the experience even more magical and giving it a sacred ambiance. The candles' glow, along with the music and songs, fills the air with warmth and joy, embodying the spirit of hospitality and community. Making luminarias is often a family activity. The most common type is a paper bag luminaria, which is filled with sand to weigh it down. A small candle is placed in the center of the sand, and the bag is lit from the top. The simple yet beautiful construction of the luminarias makes them an accessible decoration for families of all backgrounds, from urban neighborhoods to rural villages. In some regions, particularly in the northern states of Mexico, wooden frames or paper lanterns are used instead of paper bags. These frames are often intricately decorated and can hold multiple candles at once. In places like Zacatecas or Aguascalientes, people create barricades of luminarias along the streets, making it look as if entire neighborhoods are bathed in warm, flickering lights. The beauty of luminarias lies in their simplicity. The glow from the candles is soft and inviting, creating an atmosphere of warmth and togetherness. Families often leave the lanterns burning throughout the night, offering a serene and peaceful feeling that resonates with the deeper spiritual meaning of the holiday. Luminarias play a vital role in strengthening community bonds during the Christmas season. In many small towns and cities across Mexico, families work together to light their streets with luminarias. It's a time for neighbors to come together, share in the joy of the season, and celebrate not only Christmas, but also their shared culture and faith. This tradition transcends individual families. It's not uncommon for entire streets or neighborhoods to coordinate their efforts, creating a sea of lights that draws visitors from all over. In some towns, the luminarias line the streets and can stretch for miles, creating a breathtaking spectacle. The community's collective participation in this tradition fosters a sense of togetherness and belonging, reinforcing the importance of hospitality, kindness, and generosity, values that are central to the Christmas story. Luminarias are celebrated in various parts of Mexico, but some of the most notable celebrations happen in cities such as San Luis Potosí, Chihuahua, Zacatecas, and Aguascalientes. These cities are known for their large, elaborate displays of luminarias, where the streets are lined with hundreds or even thousands of lanterns. In Tepoztlán, a small town near Mexico City, the tradition of luminarias is particularly impressive. The streets are decorated with more than 30,000 luminarias, creating an awe-inspiring sight that's recognized by both locals and visitors. The Festival of Luminarias held there is one of the largest in Mexico, drawing tourists who come to witness the stunning displays. Another notable celebration takes place in Navidad, a small town in Nuevo León, where families gather for a massive luminaria procession. The night is filled with music, prayer, and the shining lights of the lanterns, marking the importance of the community coming together in celebration. While luminarias have deep historical roots, they continue to evolve in modern Mexico. In some cities, there are now professional displays where artists create larger-than-life luminarias to represent various themes or festive images. However, the traditional small-scale family-created luminarias remain an essential part of Mexican Christmas culture. They are cherished as a way to pass down traditions, especially within families, and provide a connection to the past. Luminarias are not only limited to Christmas. In some regions, they are used to mark special religious occasions, such as the Feast of the Virgin of Guadalupe on December 12th, or the Day of the Dead on November 1st and 2nd. The symbolism of light, often associated with faith, purity, and guidance, fits perfectly with these important cultural celebrations. The Luminarias tradition is a beautiful and deeply meaningful part of the Christmas season in Mexico. These simple yet stunning paper lanterns illuminate streets, homes, and hearts, reminding everyone of the warmth, hospitality, and faith that embody the true spirit of Christmas. Whether as part of Las Posadas, marking the path of Mary and Joseph, or as a community tradition, luminarias create a sense of unity, joy, and light that brightens the darkest nights and brings families and communities together. As the candles flicker and the lanterns glow, the tradition of luminarias continues to fill the air with magic, love, and hope, making Christmas in Mexico an unforgettable experience.